Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 8 trades. And today's date is April the 20th, and I'm using my brand new simple trading system. System uses a couple moving averages, the Heikin-Ashi candles, and these arrows that are called super signal. And then down at the bottom I have a couple of oscillating indicators. Now I made it as simple as possible. You only need 4 triggers to get in the trade, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And of course, every morning at 6 o'clock, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the charts looking at all the different instruments, both Forex and futures. And of course, I'm looking at my daily trade plan. And once I know I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow. Now you will get an audio sound and this pop-up box suggesting either to buy and or sell. Now here is my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. Checks from the monthly right down to the 30 minutes. And after some calculations within the comments here, it'll say look for bearish trades, bullish trades, sometimes preferred and sometimes there's just not enough strength. Now if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling. Now, if you need more information on this daily trade plan, well, you can look right below this video in the description. And if you need more information, well, just get in contact with me. Well, now we can run a check on these trades. Did some Forex, and the rest were futures and the indexes. First one is the pound Swiss, so we drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. I knew I wanted to be selling it, as it did qualify for a great way to trade. And of course, had the arrow from the daily trade plan. And I knew on this candle that on the next candle, there was going to be the arrow. So I just took the trade just prior to the close. And of course, when this candle closed, got the arrow. And some traders ask me if these arrows ever repaint. And of course, the answer to that is they never repaint. Once it's there, it stays there. So I got in at this point and I closed it out here being happy with about 4 pips, and that paid out $51. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the Euro Aussie. Let's drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. Wanted to be selling it. Arrow from the daily trade plans. Same as before on this candle. I knew the next candle was going to see the arrow. So I just took the trade, got in here. And when I finally closed it out, as I was happy with the grand total, I closed it out here, locking in about 8 pips. And that paid out $57. Remember, you don't need a lot of pips and or ticks to have a great trading day, especially if you're trading the way I trade, multiple different instruments. Moving right on to the next trade I did, which was Dow Jones. Get into the instruments that move a lot more and pay a lot more. Now in this Dow Jones, it pays $5 for each tick, so I took the money, divided it by 5. Calculator says we're looking for 61, so we're just going to drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. Another trade did qualify for a great way to trade. Had the arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. If I stayed in the trade, I would have made a lot more. But I was happy when I closed it out, locking in 61 ticks, and there it is right there, and that paid out $305. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the S&P 500. Another one that pays $5 for each tick. Took the money, divided it by 5. Calculator says looking for approximately 97, so let's drag and drop this up. Another trade that did qualify for a great way to trade. Had the super signal from right here. And of course the daily trade plan. So I got in at this point And as I mentioned, we're looking for 97. Somewhere in here. There it is right there. And that paid out $487. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is Russell. Now Russell pays $10 for each tick. Looking at the money, divided by 10, easy to see, should be 62. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Another one qualified for a great way to trade. Had the arrow for the daily trade plans. Super signal, got in here. And we're looking for 62. Well, that's as close as I can show. And that paid out $620. Okay, moving on to the next trade, gold. Gold pays also $10 for each tick, so easy to see. Should be looking for either 83.6 or 84, whatever will pop up. Drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal, got in. And let's see, close out here. There it is right there, 84, close enough, and that paid out $836. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is crude oil. Another one that pays $10 for each tick, so looking at the money, easy to see we're looking for 92. So drag and drop this up, see where it got in at. This is one that I sold. Arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal. I knew it was going to go down, and down it went. And let's look for 92. There it is right there, and that paid out $920. Okay, moving on to the last trade it did, NASDAQ. It paid out the most. So on the NASDAQ, it does pay $20 for each tick. So I took the money divided by 20. And it's very close to 60. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at first of all. Arrow from the daily trade plan, super signal, got in. And like I said, we're looking for around 60. There it is right there, and that paid out $1,190. So another great day of trading using my simple trading system. I knew it was going to be well over 200 pips and or ticks. Grand total for today turned out to be 468. And all of those pips and ticks, as you can see, paid out $4,467. So if your system's not producing like my simple system, I recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. And also highly recommend my FibMaster tool. Now, if you have any questions, quite simple, just get in contact with me, and that's very easy to do. All you got to do is look right below this video, and in the description, you'll get my contact information, plus a lot of other information. Now you can pick up the phone and call me directly. And a very good tip is if you're going to buy anything from anybody, make sure you can call them, as how else are you going to get any level of support? So whoever you're buying something from, make sure you can talk to that person. This way here, you'll get questions answered. It's very important. Now, if you can't call me, well, send me an email. Now, I really do prefer Teams, so I made a Teams link. And all you got to do is click on it. At that point, we'll have a Teams connection. Should be able to answer most of your questions. And of course, we can even do some screen sharing. Remember, one of the 5 things that you need is support. And if you don't get support, well, very good chance you will fail at trading. Now, also in the description, you'll see there's 6 different packages. And I do charge $250 USD for each package. And the newest one I just put up there is called How to Master Day Trading. Now, of course, Obviously, if you just want one package, it's $250. Special offer if you buy 2 packages, it's $400, and 3 packages is $500. Now, of course, if you want a bigger deal, like a 50% discount, well, I have packages that I have for 50% off. Of course, if you want to see what they are, well, just send me an email, and at that point, I'll have your name and your email address. I'll put you on my email list for free. Weekly trading tips. I only send out one email per week, usually on the weekend. And at that point, I'll send you back an email showing you a number of packages that represent a 50% discount. Well, looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading and remember to keep yourself and your family safe, okay? Bye for now.